Nobody, not even the deepest Reddit conspiracy theorists, expected this twist to drop. For months, the whispers around the Charlie Kirk shooting were messy, scattered, full of contradictions. Some blamed political rivals. Some blamed disgruntled insiders. Some blamed a mystery third party that nobody could identify. But tonight, the entire story just cracked wide open because Micky McCoy's wife, someone who has stayed silent through every scandal so far, finally spoke up. And what she leaked changes everything. According to her, Erika Kirk wasn't just around when the shooting happened. She wasn't just in the building. She wasn't just near the chaos. She was tied to it in a way the public was never supposed to find out. And the slip-up? It came straight from Erika herself. A careless sentence, a shocked reaction. A moment she thought nobody caught, until Micky's wife connected the dots and dropped the most dangerous receipts this storyline has seen yet. Sources say Micky's wife didn't leak this for clout. She didn't leak this for attention. She leaked it because she says, Erika knows something she's pretending not to know. And the most chilling part? Her leak suggests Erika wasn't just emotionally involved. She wasn't just present. She might have been a link, a critical piece, in the chain of events leading to Charlie's shooting. The internet is already spiraling. Wait, Erika was there? Why is Micky's wife speaking now? Did Erika slip on live? This story is turning dark. And trust me, if you think the rumors are insane already, what Micky's wife leaked next? What Erika accidentally revealed? What the insiders pieced together? It's much darker than anyone imagined. Long before the night of the shooting, long before the chaos spilled into Charlie Kirk's life, long before Erika became the cold-faced center of a scandal she can no longer outrun, there were whispers, quiet ones, half mentions, subtle warnings from people who had been around long enough to notice when something or someone didn't fit. And Erika? She never fit. Not in Charlie's political world. Not in the friend circle she married into. Not in the staff environment that surrounded the Kirks. Not in the energy of the people who worked closest to Micky McCoy. Insiders had always said one thing. Erika was the only one who acted like she knew something the rest of us didn't. But nobody knew what that meant until the night of the shooting. To understand why Micky McCoy's wife finally broke her silence, you have to rewind the timeline, way back, months before the gunfire, before the panic, before the police reports, before the media blackout. Because Erika had been circling around a very specific group of people in the months leading up to the incident. People connected to McCoy, people who didn't like Charlie, people who were involved in shady private meetings Erika insisted were about business. People Micky himself didn't trust. But Erika? She trusted them blindly. Micky McCoy's wife said it herself. Erika was meeting with people Charlie didn't even know about. These weren't friendly coffee dates. These weren't casual lunches. These weren't harmless chats. These were closed-door sessions. At off-the-grid locations. With individuals who had very complicated histories. And every time Erika came back from one of those meetings, she acted different, colder, more detached, more calculated. Charlie thought it was stress. His parents thought it was burnout. But Micky's wife, who had seen this kind of pattern before, thought it was something else. She looked like someone preparing for something big. Now mix that with the internal tension that had been building between Charlie and Micky for months. They argued more, misunderstood each other more. Micky complained he was being sidelined. Charlie complained Micky was acting paranoid. Staff whispered that Micky had gotten involved in the wrong conversations with the wrong people. But Erika? She kept inserting herself between them, in the strangest ways. On one of the leaked texts, Micky's wife wrote, Erika always asked questions she had no business asking. She kept pressing about times, schedules, routes. She knew things she shouldn't have known. That was the first red flag. The second red flag happened 2 weeks before the shooting. A private dinner at a high-end restaurant where witnesses say Erika looked nervous the entire night. A waiter claimed Erika kept checking her phone every few minutes, waiting for messages that made her visibly tense. Another witness said she stepped outside to take a call and came back pale and shaking. But here's where everything spirals. Micky was seen making the same phone call 2 minutes after Erika returned to the table. Coincidence? Maybe. But Micky's wife swears it wasn't. She said, "They weren't supposed to be talking, but they were." And Erika slipped when she thought Charlie wasn't paying attention. But this is where the background turns disturbing, because in the days before the shooting, Erika's behavior became erratic. She was pacing, burning through phone batteries, leaving the house at odd hours, taking calls in the garage, deleting entire message threads, starting arguments with Charlie over things that didn't make sense. Insiders said she seemed wired, like she was waiting for something to happen. And then, it did. The night of the shooting, the entire building erupted in panic. Security rushing, police swarming, staff screaming, everyone confused and terrified. Micky was hit. People were yelling. It was chaos. But in the middle of that chaos, in the middle of people running for cover, in the middle of a life-threatening emergency, Erika Kirk didn't scream. She didn't panic. She didn't ask if Charlie was safe. She froze, completely still, like someone who had just watched a plan unfold. Micky's wife said it herself. She didn't look shocked. She looked prepared. That sentence shook the internet when she leaked it. But the real reason she spoke out, why she couldn't stay quiet anymore, came from one detail she had kept to herself for months. A detail that made her physically sick when she realized what it meant. Moments before the shooting, Erika received a message. She opened it. She stared at it. And she whispered, "It's happening." Micky's wife didn't understand it at first. Thought maybe Erika meant an argument, a scandal, a fight, something dramatic, but harmless. But after the shooting, when everyone was scrambling, bleeding, panicking, Micky's wife kept replaying Erika's face in her mind. The blank stare, the shake of her hands, the way she wouldn't look at Charlie, the way she ran to the bathroom instead of helping, the way she hid her phone the second staff arrived, the way she kept saying, "I didn't know they were going to do that." They, not he, not the shooter. They. Plural. Micky's wife told insiders, Erika wasn't reacting like someone surprised. She was reacting like someone horrified that things went too far. That was the detail she couldn't ignore. Because if Erika said they, that meant Erika knew multiple people involved, which meant Erika wasn't as innocent as she claimed. There was one more piece of background Micky's wife revealed, a detail so chilling that even the police took note of it. 3 days before the shooting, Erika had an argument with Charlie, a loud one. Neighbors heard the words, "You don't understand what you're walking into. It's too late. I can't stop it now. You were supposed to listen." Charlie kept saying, "Stop talking in codes. What are you hiding?" But Erika refused to explain. Micky's wife said, "When I heard those lines, I realized Erika knew more than she ever admitted. And that's why she finally spoke. Not for attention, not for drama, but because she says, Erika was tied to this before it happened. She slipped, and she didn't even realize she slipped. People deserve to know." That's the background. But the first major twist? The piece that actually proves Erika's involvement? The message she received minutes before the gunfire. Micky's wife leaked that next. The message wasn't long. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't the kind of text that would make a stranger panic. But the second Micky McCoy's wife leaked it, the internet lost its mind. Because the message Erika received right before the shooting said, "He's in position. Remember what we talked about." 2 lines, 6 words. And they changed everything. Fans caught it immediately. He? In position? For what? What did they talk about? This is literally a coordinated attack message. And Erika opened it right before the shooting? But the context, the full context, is what made people start tying Erika directly to the chain of events. Because after Erika opened that message, witnesses say she didn't scream, she didn't react. She simply whispered, "Okay." That one word, captured by a staff member walking by, became the most chilling detail of all. Because before that moment, Erika could have argued, she didn't know. She wasn't involved. She was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. She was blindsided like everyone else. But after that leak, those excuses evaporated. Micky's wife didn't stop there. She leaked the second message Erika received. Right after she whispered, "Okay," it said, "Make sure he goes where he's supposed to. Don't hesitate." Everyone froze. He goes where he's supposed to? Where was Charlie supposed to go? What did Erika have to make sure of? Suddenly, everyone realized Erika wasn't just present during the shooting. She may have been guiding Charlie into the danger zone. And then the third message dropped. The one that shattered every attempt Erika ever made to claim she had no idea. It read, "Once it starts, keep him talking, you know why." That was it. The internet erupted. Keep him talking? They used her as a distraction. Erika was part of the setup. This is not an accidental connection anymore. This is involvement. Even Charlie's own staff started chiming in behind the scenes. One anonymous staffer leaked. Erika kept stopping Charlie every time he tried to leave the hallway. Another said, he was walking toward the exit. Erika told him, wait, hold on 3 times. A third insider said, Erika stalled. That's why he was still there when the shot went off. Suddenly, a pattern emerged. Because moments before the gunfire, Charlie was heading out of the building. He was tired. He was done for the night. But Erika insisted he stop and talk to her for a second. She blocked his path. She stood directly in front of him. She said she had to clear something up. She wouldn't move. And the second Charlie paused, the shot fired. The internet put it together instantly. She was keeping him in place. She delayed him exactly long enough. That was the purpose of the keep him talking text. She was the distraction. The narrative flipped from Erika was nearby to Erika was part of the timing. But the first twist wasn't the messages. It wasn't the stalling. It wasn't even the timing. It was what Erika said after the gunfire. Something she never thought anyone would remember. Because after the chaos, when staff were screaming and Micky was on the floor and people were running for help, Erika grabbed Charlie's arm and whispered, "I didn't know he'd shoot that soon." The internet imploded. Who is he? Early? She expected it later? What does that soon even mean? She literally just confirmed she knew something was going to happen. Fans started stitching the timeline like forensic analysts. The message, he's in position. The message, remember what we talked about. Erika stalling Charlie. Erika saying, okay. Erika delaying his exit. The shot happening exactly during the stall. Erika whispering, not this soon. The evidence wasn't adding up to coincidence. But it gets darker. Because Micky McCoy's wife didn't only leak Erika's messages, she leaked Micky's messages too. And those messages proved Erika wasn't the only one communicating behind the scenes. On Micky's phone, in a separate thread, was a message sent the same night. She said it's done. Move now. She said it's done. Who is she? Why was Micky getting messages timed with Erika's? Why did the message come right before Charlie was stalled? But the most terrifying part? The message was sent at the exact moment Erika stopped Charlie in the hallway. Fans froze. She was the signal. She confirmed something. She told them to move. Oh my God, Then Mickey's wife dropped the audio, actual audio, recorded in panic, recorded by accident, recorded when she hit voice memo while grabbing her phone during the chaos. In the background, seconds after the shot, you can hear Erika's voice saying, "This wasn't supposed to happen like this." Fans dissected those words. Like this means she expected something else. She sounds like someone whose plan backfired. She didn't say, "I had no idea." She said, "Not like this." That's guilt vocabulary. But then came the first huge twist. The twist that turns this storyline from messy drama into something much darker. Micky McCoy's wife leaked a conversation where Erika told someone weeks later, "I wasn't the one who planned it. I was just the one they trusted." They, not he, not someone. They, plural, organized, aware. And Erika was the person they trusted. Trusted to what? Keep Charlie in place? Confirm his location? Control his movements? Distract him at the right moment? Signal when he was stalling? The messages suggested exactly that. And then, as if the internet wasn't already choking, Mickey's wife released one final receipt before disappearing offline. A screenshot from Erika's deleted notes app. The title was, "Contingency if something happens." People zoomed in and nearly passed out. Under that title, the first bullet point read, "Blame stress." The second, "Say I was confused." The third, "Cry on camera." The fourth, "Distance from MM. MM. Thanks, Micky McCoy." The fifth, "No involvement." The sixth, "Say I was afraid." But the last bullet point was the one that shattered the entire fandom. "Don't admit who told me." Who told her what? Who was giving her instructions? Who was she protecting? Who was she working with? The storyline isn't about Erika knowing too much anymore. It's about Erika being the link, the facilitator, the messenger, the one who kept him talking, the one who signaled the move, the one who whispered, "Not this soon." The first twist? Erika wasn't just near the shooting. She was part of the timing, part of the coordination, part of the communication, and part of the cover-up. And the next leak from Mickey's wife proves why Erika did it. It's personal, it's emotional, and it's darker than anything she's been accused of so far. The moment those notes dropped online, the entire internet fell into a collective silence. The kind of silence that only happens when people realize the story they thought they understood is much darker, much deeper, and far more personal than they ever imagined. Because the question wasn't, was Erika involved anymore? The question became, why did Erika help them? And that's the question Micky McCoy's wife answered next, with a leak so explosive that even the people closest to the Kirks weren't prepared for it. Before she dropped it, she wrote, "You all think this was political. It wasn't. It was personal." Fans were already screaming, "Personal? How? What did Charlie do? What is Erika hiding?" Then Mickey's wife uploaded the screenshot, one that tore open the entire foundation of Erika and Charlie's marriage. It was a message Erika sent to someone saved in her phone as V. It said, "He thinks I'm stupid. He thinks I don't know what he did. This will wake him up." The internet went into instant meltdown. What did he do? Wake him up how? What does this even mean? She sounded angry this whole time? But it wasn't until the second half of the message that people realized the entire shooting wasn't just about outside enemies. It was about Erika's grudge. The rest of the text read, "He deserves to feel fear for once. He's made me feel it for years." People lost their minds. She wanted Charlie to feel fear? This was revenge? Erika was emotionally motivated? This is way beyond a setup. And then Mickey's wife posted a voice note Erika left on the same day, trembling, angry, almost broken. Erika says, "I didn't want him hurt, just shaken, just enough to learn his place." That line alone sent the internet into cardiac arrest. She didn't want him hurt, just shaken. Just enough to learn his place. Fans reacted instantly. Learn his place? Oh, this is delusional. She orchestrated fear intentionally. This is a power move. Is this marriage? But then came the drop that changed everything. The piece that Mickey's wife says she struggled to reveal. She posted a screenshot of Erika's private journal entry, photographed months earlier when Erika accidentally left it open at a charity event. The circled line read, "If he won't choose me, then he'll lose something that makes him vulnerable enough to listen." People went feral. Losing something? What does that mean? Vulnerable enough to listen? That is not normal wife talk. This woman is scary OMG. It became obvious. Erika wasn't working with enemies out of ideology. Erika wasn't manipulated. Erika wasn't dragged into a plan she didn't understand. She agreed to help because she wanted Charlie to feel weak. She wanted him destabilized. She wanted him scared enough to rely on her emotionally. It was psychological control, a twisted form of leverage. And the deeper Mickey's wife went, the darker the picture became. She revealed Erika had been meeting with two people before the shooting. One was connected to McCoy. The other had a personal vendetta against Charlie. And one screenshot proved it all. An old message from Erika to the same V contact said, "Just make sure it's clean, not fatal, not messy, just controlled." The internet combusted. Not fatal? She was setting parameters? Controlled. She was negotiating conditions of an attack? But then came the voice memo Mickey's wife saved for last. The most chilling piece of audio in this entire saga. It was Erika's voice whispering, "He doesn't need to die. He just needs to stop acting like he can live without me." People screamed online, "She wanted him emotionally dependent?" What? This is not marriage. This is obsession. Charlie's parents were right about her. This woman is dangerous. The internet was already choking. And then Mickey's wife dropped the actual shocking reveal. The one nobody expected. The one that flipped the story again. She leaked a message between Erika and the shooter. The shooter wasn't a stranger. Wasn't a random enemy. Wasn't a political extremist. The shooter was someone Erika had known for years. The thread revealed they used to date. Fans started collapsing in real time. Oh my God, it's personal and romantic? Erika was talking to an ex? She brought her old flame into this? This just went from dark to demonic. And the message from him said, "You know I'd do anything for you, even now." Her reply, "Don't be stupid, just stick to the plan." The plan. The one that wasn't supposed to happen like this. The one where she said he acted too soon. The one where she was supposed to keep Charlie talking. The one where she was supposed to guide him where he's supposed to go. It all connected. Her ex, her resentment, her need for control, her jealousy, her emotional instability, her desire to humble Charlie, her meetings with Mickey's circle, her cryptic arguments with Charlie, her deleted notes detailing how to perform innocence, her admission that they trusted her. It was all part of the escalation. But the true shock came from the last reveal. Another screenshot from her ex said, "Once it's over, we talk about what comes next for us." US fans fainted. Oh, she was leaving Charlie? This was her exit plan? The shooting was her transition? This is crazy. And the message she sent back? One step at a time. He has to break first. Break first. the internet completely collapsed. Because this entire ordeal wasn't just revenge, wasn't just control, wasn't just leverage. Erika wanted Charlie to break emotionally so he'd depend on her. Then she planned to leave him afterward. Her entire marriage was a calculated psychological trap. And that is why Micky's wife came forward. She said, Charlie doesn't realize the person he trusts the most is the one who caused the most. But the final twist hasn't hit yet. Because after exposing all this, Micky's wife said there's one more leak, the most dangerous one. The one Erika tried to destroy her phone over. The moment the internet processed that last message. He has to break first. Everything exploded at once. It wasn't trending. It wasn't viral. It wasn't even scandal level anymore. It was apocalyptic social media collapse. People weren't just reacting. They were shaking, spiraling, reading and rereading screenshots like they couldn't believe they were real. Twitter turned into a battlefield instantly. She was going to leave him after using the shooting to control him? This is psychological terrorism. Charlie was married to a villain and didn't even know it. Erika is worse than we ever imagined, OMG. This is lifetime movie energy. On TikTok, creators who normally stay out of political drama started stitching the leaks. One therapist. This is textbook narcissistic coercion mixed with emotional dominance strategies. This isn't just messy. This is dangerous behavior. A relationship specialist. Break him first is not something a mentally stable spouse writes. A political commentator. This may be the biggest conservative marriage scandal of the decade. Even people who previously defended Erika went silent. Comment sections turned into interrogation rooms. Why did she keep meeting her ex? How did she hide all this from Charlie? Who were the they she was working with? How long has she been planning this? Then the politicians jumped in. Quietly at first. A well-known conservative strategist tweeted anonymously, "This is not good. This cannot be ignored." A Republican media consultant posted from a burner, "If this continues, major careers are about to crumble." A staff member from a Washington think tank DM'd a blog page. There were whispers about her emotional instability, but none of us knew it was this serious. Even Charlie's own colleagues were privately shaken. One leaked text from someone on the Turning Point payroll said, "Bro, she used us. We had no idea. This feels like betrayal on every level." Another staffer wrote, "Charlie is going to implode when he finds out about the ex. This is nuclear." But the reactions went even deeper, because now everyone was dissecting everything Erika had ever said in interviews. Clips resurfaced. Erika smiling oddly when asked about marriage stress. Erika saying every marriage has secrets. Erika saying, "I know more than people think." Erika telling an interviewer, "I'm tougher than I look." Fans analyzed every eyebrow twitch, every tone shift, every nervous laugh. People commented, "This woman has been sending signals for years. She is not innocent. Not even a little. She's been dropping hints this whole time." But the real chaos started when a political podcast released a 20-minute emergency episode titled, "Was Erika Kirk a marriage saboteur?" Clips went viral instantly. If these text messages are real, this is one of the most manipulative marital plotlines in modern conservative culture. Then a body language analyst got involved. He played Erika's old interview where she sat next to Charlie, rigid and stiff. He paused the video and said, "Look at her. That is someone hiding something extraordinary." Millions watched it. But the reactions weren't just public and emotional. They were private and terrified. A journalist posted anonymously, "If the identity of her ex, the shooter, becomes public, careers are done. Entire networks will shut down." A political donor said in a leaked voicemail, "If this connects back to us, I'm pulling out immediately." A law enforcement insider chimed in, "The text 'Remember what we talked about' is enough to open an entirely new investigation. Even Charlie's own parents entered the conversation, indirectly. A friend of the family posted, "His mother is beside herself. She warned him. Nobody listened." And then, the internet found an old clip. A clip that resurfaced at the worst possible time. An interview from months before the shooting where Erika says, "Some people only learn through pain." That one line went viral again. Over 7 million views in hours. People screamed, "What the hell was she talking about?" This is horrifying in retrospect. She literally foreshadowed everything. But the most shocking reaction came from the political side of TikTok. One influencer said, "If Erika coordinated emotional manipulation and facilitated an attack, even indirectly, charges could become very real." Another said, "The fact that she said not this soon means she expected something. She just didn't expect the timing." But things escalated even further when someone from Charlie's own circle leaked a message. He hasn't spoken publicly because he's devastated. Fans immediately replied, "Devastated? Does he know everything now? Is he reading the leaks? How is he even still standing?" The internet demanded answers from Erika. She gave none. Instead, she posted one cryptic story. A quote, white text, black background. "People will believe anything." That was it. No denial, no clarification, no explanation. And people raged. That is not the response we expect after you got exposed for throwing your own husband into danger. People will believe anything? You mean like your ex-shooter? She's mocking the situation? Wow. This is manipulation on top of manipulation. But then something insane happened. A former friend of Erika, someone who had been silent for years, surfaced with one post. "Don't let her pretend she's innocent. Y'all don't know the half of what she's capable of." And then she dropped the line that sent shivers through the entire internet. "The last message Mickey's wife hasn't leaked yet? That one will end Erika." The world lost its collective mind. What is the final message? What did Erika say? What did she plan? Why did Mickey's wife hold it back? And why would it end her? The pressure is building. The reactions are uncontrollable. People are begging for the final leak. And that brings us to the final twist. The message that Erika tried to destroy. The message she begged Mickey's wife not to reveal. The message that explains everything. Her motives, her rage, her ex, her involvement, the shooting, the emotional manipulation. All of it. Micky McCoy's wife didn't rush. She didn't go live. She didn't tease. She didn't hint. She posted nothing for 13 hours. 13 hours of silence that broke the internet more violently than any leak so far. Fans were begging. Bloggers were refreshing. Reaction pages were spamming her DMs. Politicians were praying she wouldn't take it further. And then, at exactly 3:02 a.m., she finally broke the silence. A black screen, white text. "This is the last one." People immediately panicked. "Last one? She's dropping it, oh God, I'm not ready, I'm not ready." Then she posted the screenshot. It wasn't blurred, it wasn't cropped, it wasn't distorted, it was raw. A full message from Erika to her ex, the shooter. It read, "I don't want him dead. I want him controlled. I want him scared enough to need me. And when he breaks, that's when we leave." The internet stopped. It didn't move. It didn't scroll. It didn't speak. That single message explained everything. She didn't want Charlie dead. She wanted him traumatized. She wanted him dependent. She wanted him emotionally broken. She wanted him unable to survive without her. And when he was weak enough, fragile enough, terrified enough, she planned to walk away with her ex. Fans lost their minds. Oh my God. She wanted a trauma-bonded husband? This is spiritual, mental, emotional torture. She wanted to break him and then run off with another man? This is worse than anything I imagined. But the second half of the leak was even worse. Under that message was a voice memo, a tiny icon labeled EK, Plan B. Micky's wife posted the audio. In the recording, Erika is whispering, cold, calm, emotionless. She says, "If he doesn't break, we escalate." The comment sections erupted like volcanoes. Escalate? What does that mean? Oh, this was premeditated. 100%. She had levels of damage planned. This is not marriage. This is warfare. But the final line in that audio is the one that sent everyone into complete paralysis. Erika whispers, "And if that doesn't work, you know what to do." Silence. Absolute, terrifying silence across the internet. Because that one line, those 6 words, meant she had a backup plan. A darker plan. A plan even her ex, the shooter, knew about. What to do became the most feared phrase online. Not a single person thought it meant anything good. Not a single person thought it was innocent. Not a single person thought Erika was misunderstood anymore. People typed, "She is evil. She is a danger to Charlie. She needs serious psychological intervention. This is literally villain behavior. How was she hiding this for years?" And just when the internet thought this was the end of the nightmare, Micky's wife posted one more detail. The final dagger. A screenshot of Erika's message to her ex after the shooting. Minutes after the chaos. Seconds after Charlie barely survived. It said, "He's shaken. He'll listen now." Fans screamed, "She celebrated his pain? She got exactly what she wanted? She is a monster, no debate. This is dark. This is so dark." But the true cliffhanger came in the last message Micky's wife dropped. The one that made everyone realize this isn't over. A text Erika sent 3 days ago. "They're watching. We need to stay quiet. I can still fix this." Fix what? Fix the marriage? Fix the plan? Fix the exposure? Fix the damage? Nobody knows. And then Micky's wife deactivated her account. Vanished. Gone. Her page wiped clean. Every story deleted. Every post gone. Which means one thing. She said too much. She revealed too much. She exposed people she was never supposed to expose. And now, someone panicked. Someone powerful. The internet is terrified. Who silenced Micky's wife? Who is they? What is Erika trying to fix? Where is the shooter now? What was the full plan if Charlie didn't break? How deep does this go? And most importantly, is Charlie safe? Or is the story just beginning? And now we're standing at the edge of the darkest cliff this story has ever reached. The final leaks didn't just expose Erika, they exposed her intentions. Her plans, her emotional manipulation, her secret partnership with her ex, and the terrifying message she whispered behind closed doors. If he doesn't break, we escalate. And the fact that she wrote to her ex, minutes after the shooting, "He'll listen now," proves everything Micky McCoy's wife said was true. Nothing about this was accidental. Nothing about this was emotional impulse. Nothing about this was confusion or panic. This was a plan. A structured, step-by-step psychological operation built to weaken Charlie Kirk from the inside, and then walk away with another man once he was shaken enough. And now, Micky's wife is gone. Her account wiped clean. Her posts deleted. Her page deactivated in seconds. That tells us one thing. She hit a nerve. A big one. Somebody with power, somebody who did not want this story out, moved fast. So now I need you. Drop a comment right now. Do you think Erika was silenced? Or did she delete everything out of fear? Do you believe Erika's ex is still in the picture or running? Should Charlie finally speak out or stay silent until the investigation hits? And what do you think escalate meant? What was the backup plan? How far was Erika willing to go? Hit like. If you want me to dig into who V really is, hit subscribe, because when the next leak drops, when someone close to Erika talks, when Charlie reacts, when insiders panic again, I'll be breaking it all down the second it happens. Stay ready. Because if tonight's leaks shook you, the next update might expose the people Erika was protecting. And that's when this story becomes a full-blown firestorm.